PT, so it's crazy. You think best PT's Ganyu production? I mean,
I think so too. Actually, I'm inclined
no,
to agree.
I still think
so?
Beast is better than Ganyu, honestly. And I'll talk about Tri-State Beast, not the Beast, the Roy player. But anyway, it's Dr. Mario in the building.
Yeah, look at this, Dr. Mario being rocked by Karoma right now, and then on the other end we have Kirbstari on the PT pick. So let's see how this plays out as they're starting it off on PS2. To be honest, I've seen like a couple. So like Doc is like bad, right? Doc is like a very low tier character.
Oh yeah.
The thing is though is that like I guess how to put it. I feel like I've only seen like cracked Dr. Mario players, so I like in my head I know I don't mean to, and I want to like remain like unbiased, but it's like if he's not cracked. I don't know. I don't want it, I guess. So far, we're seeing some pretty good neutral. I like the fact that he's extending his combos, though, with the pills. That's very smart.
Honestly, Pill's one of the most oppressive neutral Bs in the entire game.
It really
which is crazy considering how oppressive neutral Bs are in general.
Right.
Like, again, with big bodies like Charizard, or easy to combo characters like, I don't know, say Ivysaur 2, you can really get a lot out of them with these up air combos, with these forward air conversions. You can do an awful lot with Doc, and it is a really good approach option because it is just so hard to protect against.
Right. It'd just be hard to go up against.
Yeah, but if there's one thing that Dr. Mario kind of sucks against, it's disjoints. Because he's so stubby and slow that he has a really rough time getting in. And when they do, they can really rack up a lot of damage, and they do have kill potential with those throws. But overall, having Ivysaur or Charizard with their like big hitboxes with like the tails and the whips, it's rough for Dr. Mario trying to just pursue a medical career.
Right. But yeah, a lot of still like strong options that Dr. Mario can bring to the table. But look at that, solid nair from Kirbstari. Going to be edge guarding his opponent to take the lead with a very clean one-stock lead.
You can either take your Pokemon to Nurse Joy, who has free healthcare, or you can take it to Dr. Mario, who will beat your Pokemon up behind the building and charge you extra for it.
Take you straight to the blast zone right there with that spike. Excellent down air coming out from Karoma to immediately tie the game.
So Karoma's actually really starting to come to their own in this situation, and they're starting to punish the Zard and the Ivysaur for being out, which is something you absolutely need to do when playing against Pokemon Trainer, because those are the two best killers. Squirtle's good at neutral and racking up that damage, but in terms of sealing the deal on stocks, it's the Zard and the Ivysaur that are the most important. But
right,
a double-edged sword, they are big and they do get hit very easily. And Karoma's almost about to win this thing if they could just play very safe.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's got to be played out very safely. And right now, it's looking like it's starting to get down to the wire for the both of these two as they're reaching the 100% thresholds on both ends. You can see Kirbstari making the switch to Charizard, kind of going into survival mode, being the heaviest of the three characters.
Right, and on top of that, it definitely has the most kill power. If one of those back airs hits, no matter where they are dead, yeah.
Yup, and that's exactly what we're getting there. Good end to that first game there for Kirbstari, but we're going to see what Karoma might have in store for potentially a character counterpick, or maybe Karoma could just be pulling out a really favorable stage for Doc. Or honestly, sometimes you don't really get like a counterpick on anything. It could just be a good counter and like playstyle, if you get my drift on that.
I will say that I think a smaller, more condensed stage, like maybe Battlefield, would help out in the matchup, but we're seeing a double character switch, the Enderman coming out, and the Lucas in the building.
Yeah, Enderman coming out as a counterpick from Kirbstari, and then on the Karoma's end, we're getting a Lucas counterpick, so this is quite the interesting mix-up.
Yeah, I'm interested as well, because, Karoma's Doc was actually doing pretty well. I would say the Lucas is interesting because not a lot of people know how to deal with Lucas, because, again, there's not a lot of prevalent Lucases around, but, again, This character, I think, bullies Steve a little bit, you know, if they can remain close quarters the whole time. And we see a lot of offstage pressure with these down airs.
Yeah, a lot of pressure off stage with that, but at the same time, Kirbstari's going to be making a good response. Good shield, though, at the last second. Because that up smack really hits hard.
Whoa!
Oh, but look at that awesome edge guard there. Good stuff from Karoma. Taking immediate control of the stage by edge guarding with that side B, and yeah, that's going to be putting him in the lead right now.
Man, if you thought Nest PK Fire was obnoxious, Lucas's kills.
Yeah,
And
it'll just straight up take your stock.
It's so terrifying, because on a stage like this, or like Town and City, you're dying stupid early, and there's a down smash just to make matters worse. Karoma is giving Kirbstari a very difficult time right now with this counter pick.
Look at that good up tilt coming up from Corona, extending the combos. Wow, okay, extending from the up tilt like into, what was that, like maybe like 4 up airs? Looking like a Fox right now. That's kind of nuts.
Definitely, and I gotta admit, I think Karoma's playing this matchup about as well as you can. The thing about Steve is that, you know, they're devastating when they have the tools they need, like, you know, diamonds or gold or mine carts, whatever. But if you keep them off stage and prevent them from mining and getting those resources, it puts them in a very awkward position where if they're constantly trying to come back to stage, they're not mining. And you're just getting all that extra damage on top of that. And pocketing that fire with the PK Magnet is super crucial. It does a lot to, you know, get some healing and prevent the edge guard from happening.
Right. A lot of preventative measures being taken there, but check this out. Applying pressure at the ledge with that TNT, and it's still going to be making its mark there. Really good job from Kirbstari, lining that up perfectly to tie up the stock count once again, but it does look like this Lucas has been giving Kirbstari quite a bit of trouble, but look at that. Diamond, pickaxe, and sword together is going to be doing a lot of damage there, all the way up to 75.
This lead has all but evaporated for Karoma, and they are going to need something dramatic in order to win this situation. Now, let it be known that Kirbstari is nearing that kill percent, and Lucas does have 3 kill throws, but I feel like Karoma's really struggling to deal any significant damage at this point. Axe is gone, so we won't be seeing any up tilts, but don't worry. There's a crafting table in the area. They can get those diamonds back real quick. Up throw will not kill because of the high ceiling of the stage. I think a back throw might have been that situation, but that's okay. Up tilt's got you covered with a little bit of extra rage for good measure.
Yeah, that forward tilt is going to be very strong, especially when you space it correctly to where you get that sweet hitbox. Have a look at that again. Up there, right, like you said, that ceiling is going to be keeping Kirbstari in the game. There you go, pressuring with that forward air, baiting that air dodge, and then
angled
right
it
out
up
of that
too.
shield. Yeah, angled it up on that forward tilt, and yeah, really good catch all around.
Nothing but the best plays from our mans here this evening.
Yeah, really nice stuff.
So, the Toon Link is coming out. We're seeing another character switch right now. And I don't know, I'm going to be real. I kind of want to just, you know, say, okay, Lucas did its work. It did a good job. We see Kirbstari going right back to the Pokemon trainer after the Enderman had a difficult time. So, again, we need to talk about this matchup again because it's different. Toon Link is, you know, someone who's very prevalent in the scene today. A little bit less so now that Bethel is busy, presumably with Grand Canyon University stuff. But yeah, but the fact that this character exists and is still prevalent in the Arizona meta is good to see. And I feel like Toon Link, in a good position, played well and methodically. They could really bully PT.
Yeah, it can make it really hard for PT to go about his business. But here we go. Okay, good punish right there with that back throw.
I like that. I like the Moxie just maintaining a distance just outside of the F Smash's range, and then, you know, getting the punish right afterwards.
Right, really good stuff, and Karoma's still going to be, you know, kind of trying to regain control of the stage, but at the same time, here comes Kirbstari with that parry in the back air. And there we go, now we got ourselves a good string back into the center stage.
Right, and it's going back and forth. Both these guys trading damage and combos with each other indiscriminately. And there's a forward air. That move hits like a truck. You know, everyone's worrying about Charizard back air, which can kill you at like 60 or 30 if the positioning's correct. But that forward air, very under-feared, I think, is a good term for it. Let's just go with that, because it is definitely something that you get hit with it at like 90 when Charizard has any little bit of rage, and you're donezo.
Yeah, and you're just up and out of there.
Uppy to cover the landing there. Shield wasn't able to get up in time, despite it being frame 1. 159% on to Kirbstari right now. I think one solid hit from Karoma will be taking the stock. All they need is a good confirm.
That's right, there we go.
Okay, they... All right, let's break that down. They threw the bomb up in the air. I was able to confirm that into the remaining hits of the Uppy, even though Charizard was in a super armor state with their own Uppy.
Yeah, it's kind of just like, I guess, like, yeah, if you just, like, outlast the hitbox against the invincibility on that there, or at least the super armor, then it can kind of just work out like that sometimes. But here we go, Karoma, what could potentially be the last stock of his winner's run. He's going to be going in for a little bit of Zare pressure, which is good. You can see right there he's trying to get a grab that just wasn't working out, and Kirbstari's going to be responding in kind, getting a good amount of distance off stage, but too far for even Charizard with 3 jumps and everything to make it back on.
Yep, that was an Icarus play right there. Flies a little too close to the sun to try to get that kill, but it doesn't matter because there is a near full stock advantage for Kirbstari anyway, and they're definitely hitting these Razor Leaf confirms, catching these landings with the up airs, and that is going to be the game. Karoma falls to Kirbstari 2-1.
Yeah, some really good power plays towards the end there.